Hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Dig. We found out that the asteroid Attila was actually in fact an ancient spaceship, and we accidentally activated it, and now we are stuck on a alien world that has apparently been abandoned for a long time. We found a spaceship from a species that may not be from the same ones that made the ship that brought us here, but by how the ship looks, they've been gone for a long time as well. Let's look inside the wreck. Maybe there could be something useful in there.
Can you tell anything about what these people look like from the interior of their ship?
All this rust, corrosion. Perhaps animals have moved things around. Hard to know what we're looking at. Let me look. Try not to disturb anything.
Okay, he's going to look around. There's a chest here.
Well, I don't see any treasure, but there is something in here.
Let's take a look.
Some kind of device. I have no clue what it might be for.
Well, it's a device. It might be useful.
When we get back, the engineers are going to have a field day trying to figure out how this worked.
Let's see. Let's see if we can... Let's take a look at it.
Some kind of device. I have no clue what it might be for.
Let's see. What happens if we try to use it?
It's indicating to the right.
It's like pointing somewhere. There's a hanging wire there.
I wonder what this wire used to connect to.
The nose, wire might be useful.
We might need this wire later. I'm gonna see if I can pull it down.
First, shouldn't you turn the power off at the breaker box?
What?
That was a joke, Lo.
Oh, yeah. Ha. Stand back in case something comes down on our heads.
He's in survival mode, so he's probably not trying to tease as much, joking around as much, I mean. Whoa.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
Changing shapes, mathematical progressions of ever more complex polyhedrons.
Next time I suggest pulling a wire.
No, I'm glad you did. What could that have been?
Not a random electrical discharge.
Maybe it's a kind of computer display. Maybe to the aliens who piloted this ship it conveyed some meaningful information. But to me, it means absolutely nothing.
Let's see. Well, get the wire. There's something that looked like it dropped.
It's a rod. Engraved. 5 geometric shapes. Did any of you see? Was this here before that thing appeared?
Of course it was. Do you think an electrical field can carry a solid object?
Well, then let's grab the wire that we pulled. Still could be useful.
It still might be useful.
That's why I said, quit copying me.
It's a rod. Engraved. 5 geometric shapes. This wire isn't metal. A transparent fiber cable. Silicone, probably. I'm betting it carried data.
Oh yeah, fiber is actually fiber is a good way to transmit information. I've done some projects with my former job that involved fiber cable.
Brink. What was that apparition?
Ah, so much to learn and not a single piece of instrumentation.
Do you think that was an attempt to communicate with us?
Was your pulling the wire an attempt to communicate with them? Did it ever occur to you that maybe if they wanted to communicate with us, they'd just come up and talk?
I don't know if I set that off by pulling the wire or if it was just coincidence.
Just keep pulling everything you see and we'll find out, Lo.
Okay.
Brink, how does Maggie seem to be holding up?
She seems to be fine, Commander.
Oh, that's the same.
I'm okay.
We all have to watch out for each other.
Let's talk with
Thanks.
Maggie's opinion about this.
Robbins,
This is what I liked about adventure games, that you could talk with people and explore around and stuff. Me, I'm not really a hardcore gamer. That's why I usually play first-person shooters on easy settings. It's because I am more of a casual gamer. That's why I like these adventure games where you could explore and stuff. Same goes with RPGs, especially stuff like Mass Effect and everything, where you have action and stuff in it, but you can also explore and take part in the story, talk with people. It's always a lot of fun to me.
do you think it was trying to get one of us hurt?
I don't
Okay.
know, but apparition seems like a good word for it.
That was interesting. He said it's something completely different in the text.
Do you think it was trying to get one of us hurt?
I don't know, but apparition seems like a good word for it.
Yeah, that was
Do you
interesting.
think we just set off an alarm?
Right now, I'd be glad to see some spaceport police come and arrest us.
At least that means there'll be somebody there.
I've never felt anything like that. It was as if I were inside a magnet. I'm still tingling.
Could it... Do you think it could have been alive?
Who knows what life really is? But it sure wasn't organic life.
Yeah, but if you had to see him touching, he also
Thanks.
pulls his hand away. Probably felt really strange. Well, there's nothing else in this wreck anymore, so let's go out and explore around a bit more. Looks like they're having a traffic jam trying to find out. Now that thing was pointing to something. Maybe it's pointing to something here.
It's indicating approximately that direction.
Let's see where it leads. Man, those walls are high.
Do you think we could climb this slope?
No use. It doesn't go up all the way to the top.
The engravings on this wall, are they writing or decoration?
You're asking us?
Let's see, there's something else really here, but it pointed to here. Maybe we could find something.
It seems to be pointing at this mound. Nothing but dirt.
Well, maybe we could dig something up.
With that device pointing at this mound, I suspect there might be something buried here.
How scientific of you, Commander. Your instinct is failing, Commander. The hole you've bulldozed here is quite useless.
Maybe not. I thought I saw something shining. An artifact.
It's a bracelet.
It looks like a bracelet.
Let's see.
It looks like a bracelet. It's pointing at me.
Yep, so whatever that is, it's like a homing device.
Robbins,
Oops.
never mind.
Go up to this clearing. Let's see what's over here.
Not just plants, but creatures too. I'm not an archaeologist, but these look like bones to me.
But they are not lying where the animal died. They were placed here. Markers.
A grave?
Best guess.
And now a home for those rat-like things. Something's looking at me. It looks like something is buried here.
Tusks.
This is light, but it feels as strong as steel.
Let's take a look at it.
They appear to be some sort of tusks.
Well, maybe we need to check out to see what's in here.
What? Are you just going to dig right in? With a shovel? You will destroy the site.
I'm not doing archaeology right now, Brink. I'm looking for something to help get us home.
Your name will live forever. As the bone-headed space hero who destroyed precious data at the first alien archaeological site.
That's better than having my name live forever. As a commander of an expedition that disappeared and was never heard from again. Now get out of the way if you aren't gonna help, Brink. This might take a while.
Dig in.
What a fine accomplishment, Commander. Now we have a pile of meaningless dirt and bones.
Maybe not. You never know when an alien bone will prove useful.
Let's take a look at the bones.
Whatever creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth.
Jawbone.
What do you think? Was this the skull of a sentient being? Or a pet? Or a beast of burden?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's dead.
It's a strange-shaped jawbone. The teeth still look strong.
Yeah. The tusks are just put to the side and stuff. See, there's other mounds here. You shouldn't have complained so much about it. Let's take a look.
Whatever creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth.
You already said that. Alright. Well, that's all we could do here. Let's go back to the dives and see if we could do anything over here. The place where we landed.
I think we can safely say this is not a natural weather phenomenon.
How about a mirage? Anyone voting for it being a mirage?
It knew we were here. It was trying to tell us something. Or show us something.
Don't be too quick to anthropomorphize.
How do we know what life looks like here?
It might be alive. Or it might be some kind of automatic guidance system. We triggered it in that ruined ship and now it's leading us.
You mean this is the last gasp of a holographic tour guide?
Or the Port Authority. Maybe it's telling us we're under arrest. Come quietly or self-aiming lasers will toast us to cinders in 15 seconds.
Stop it. Maybe you can think that's funny, but the last thing I need is some mischievous boy trying to give me the creeps.
If I wanted to give you the creeps, I'd tell you that it was the ghost of a long-dead alien.
How do you know it isn't a ghost?
What? You think this is where aliens end up when they die? If it is, then this place better be hell, because it sure isn't my idea of heaven.
Now you're starting to give me the creeps.
Okay, that backfired a bit. It seemed to be.
It's too small and dark to see if this hole leads anywhere.
Let's talk
Robbins.
with him real quick.
Assuming it was sentient, what do you think that thing was trying to tell us?
Commander Lowe makes a concession. Since this is a momentous occasion, I'll tell you that I think the spot it was pointing at might be interesting to look at.
Thanks. Brink. What do you make of the last ghost event?
Maggie may be right. It could be sentient, but one does not judge too hastily.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, it pointed to this small hole and we got a shovel. It's a good thing we had that thing. So,
I'm gonna see if I can enlarge the hole. Maybe there's something under here.
Yeah, maybe something lives down in that hole.
The utterances of experts.
The ground is soft here. Loose. I think this used to be an opening, and over the years, wind has filled it up with sand and dirt.
Here, let me see. Yes, that's right. You're probably right.
That means the ground is treacherous. It could be hollow under there.
Commander, I think it's time for an archaeologist to do the digging. I'm used to dealing with drifted soil.
The shovel is yours, Brink. Just be careful. The ground's pretty unstable. My feet kept sinking.
My whole training is to be careful. Not to charge in with guns blazing. Finally, a good use for my extensive training.
No! It's completely... I can't... No! Brink! I couldn't get to him in time. I couldn't.
It happened too fast. How long a drop is it?
Looks like the rubble has formed a ramp. Follow me. Here he is. He's not moving.
Brink! Boston. He's dead.
I should have been the one digging.
Then you'd be the dead one.
It was my responsibility to.
Brink and I are not children or trained monkeys. We're responsible adults. It could have been any of us, and there's not a thing you could have done to prevent it.
But to lose Brink, and we've only been up here.
Look, you can't keep me safe, and I can't keep you safe. So there's no particular reason for us to stay together. Our odds of getting back to Earth are better if we work separately on figuring this place out.
I don't like the idea of splitting up.
Why? Because we're safer together? Ask Brink about that.
Because maybe I won't know what I'm seeing without you to help me understand it.
If you find something interesting, the communicators still work. Till then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Maggie, it's against every rule of military action for an officer to be separated from his command.
Boston, this isn't a military action. And you don't have a command. There's just you and me. And we both know exactly the same amount about this situation, which is to say, nada, nothing, zip. If we suddenly find ourselves facing an army, then you're in command again. Until then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Nobody likes you when you smart off like that.
Yeah, all my psychological tests as a kid said that I didn't work well with others.
So this is what failure feels like.
okay. Well, this has gone off to a bad start. I'm going to call it a let's play here. Let me time this out. LP4. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.